Well, here we are. We're live on 7 Insanely Productive Habits of Successful Entrepreneurs. Delighted to be your host for this afternoon's webinar. Super excited because there's so much to get through, so many great new tools that we're going to be playing with on Webinar Jam. And I think we've got some of the very top Webinar Jam users in the world on this particular webinar. So yeah, it's just going to keep us on our toes. And first up, just going to spend a couple of minutes looking at a couple of PowerPoint slides just to get us in the mood, just to get us warmed up, because we know right now in this super busy world that we live in that to keep on top of our game, to keep champion status, to be productive, boy, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy. So the first thing we're going to look at is the importance of setting really, really powerful goals. And those goals, the clearer we are on setting goals that are very focused, that are exciting for us, that mean a lot to us, the more likely it is that we're going to be successful. So one of the things I really want you to take away from today's session is how successful are you right now at setting your goals down? How successful are you in terms of keeping to those goals? How focused are you, and the discipline it takes to keep on top of your game day in and day out? So that's the first thing that we're going to look at, and the importance as well when we've got goals of making sure that they're smart. So what do we mean by smart goals? We mean that they're specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're realistic, and they've got some sort of time frame around them. So that's all the really important things. You may well have heard of SMART goals, but when you think about setting your goals down, how often are you using that just as a benchmark? Have you got a goal? Let's think, for example, right now the World Championships are on, so I would imagine Usain Bolt had a goal of not only winning gold at the World Championship in athletics in 100 meters and 200 meters, but doing it in a certain time or in a certain way. So let's say, for example, he wants to achieve a time of 19.7 seconds in 200 meters to win the gold medal. Well, is it specific? Well, yes, it is. Is it measurable? Of course it is, because he can actually see the time that he's running over that distance. Is it achievable? For me, absolutely not. There's no way in the world I'm going to do it. But for Usain, probably, if he really gets a great start. And is it realistic? You bet. And if he's got a time notion around it, if the world champs are in August of 2015, has he got a time band around it? So how good are you at setting those goals down? So that's the very first thing that we're going to be honing in on. So that's a bit around sharing our screen. I'm just going to stop that now and give a different perspective on the on the whole of the broadcast. And what I want to do is see who we've got in the thing today. So could you be kind enough just to type in whereabouts that you are from, just into your chat box that you'll see to the right hand side of the today's call. Just type in there what it is that where you're from and what are you hoping to get out of today's session. That would be really, really good if you could be kind enough to do that, please.
We'll travel together on Saturday. The thing to do is 3 p.m. So we'll tell the reason why I put the.
And we know just it takes sometimes a bit of time delay to get everyone up and running on that. So we'll just bear with us for a few seconds till we get that fully up and running, and we've got everyone in full engagement around that.
Yeah, which I say too, yeah, so that's not 100% right second, but Sunday every week, and it's fully quiz.
Okay, just at the moment getting someone to say can't see you. So let's just turn. We've got the camera on. I can see myself. Just gonna invite Simon as a speaker now. So hopefully you should come across and into the call.
Yeah. I'll show you the weekend. Easy, mate. Easy. All right. Okay. what are you going to do here?
Okay, I'm not sure whether we've got Simon Gray in the house or not. But we've got him very much in terms of as attendee to come on the call now. But I wonder if we've got the right bandwidth here. Got camera on. Okay. Right. Next thing we're going to do, so we just see if we can get. Hello. 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 I can't hear you. You can't see me. What's going on with communications today? Hi. Really? Are you?
Yeah, it was something to do with my software, I think.
Is it? Okay. Well, you're now. I can speak to you on the call. You're in the webinar. You're one of the.
How did that happen?
So can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you now, and you can see me, can't you?
That's perfect. So did you see the PowerPoint, a few of the PowerPoint slides?
No. Do you want to share those again? Just pretend. When you came on,
Yes.
just the circle with your face. I couldn't see you.
So is that a communication issue from your perspective? Because everything seems to be working fine at my end.
It didn't look like you got your camera on, unless there was a huge time delay. Was your camera on from the start?
Camera's been on right from the start.
That's the time delay. This is a problem, I think, with Webinar Jam.
Yeah.
There's a huge time delay, it appears. If you're asking questions, then you've got to wait ages for the answer. Big problem.
Yeah, and it's quite disconcerting when you're doing it, because you've got no idea where everyone else is in the process. At least by doing this, I can see you, and we're in real time at the moment.
Yeah.
When we're doing this, so let's just go over to screen share. Just going to have to escape out of that, and then bring back in again to share that. So can you see the screen now?
Yeah, that's come through immediately.
Has it? Yeah. So the fact of the matter is, you're probably now more in sort of presenter mode as well as I am. By inviting you to be part of this. So just now going to go through just a couple of slides. You should be able to see my screen now, Simon.
Yeah, I can see goal setting, specific, measurable.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
And now we're going to move ahead to another one in terms of, if you can dream it, you can do it. Can you see that one?
I'll tell you when. Not yet. Not yet.
Is it filling out the whole screen?
No.
Right, that's another issue then. So by going onto the full screen to give it a better experience, it's not seeing me pick it up. I'm on the full screen, but it's not picking it up. So I'm going to stop doing that now, and just start it again with just bring that down. Bring back up again on this. So share that. So what can you see now?
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Okay, and that's not full screen, but are you now seeing what looks like a dream board?
Yes.
So okay, so maybe not quite as good an experience. You're seeing part of my sort of Acrobat Reader at the top. At least it's working.
I haven't said that. Let me just see what I can see is. No, it is pretty much full screen, because I can see myself at the bottom, so it's a pretty good experience.
Okay, great.
So I can see the PDF. I can see the title of the PDF.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I need to. So that's a question I need to find out. They did say they'd recommend putting a PowerPoint into a PDF, which I've done.
That's what I.
So that it kind of runs quicker. So here we are, just in terms of, a lot of entrepreneurs really get challenged when it comes to focus. There's so many different things that we could be doing in our lives, and so many new shiny objects that suddenly take our eye away from what's really important. And often you'll hear various people, Stephen Covey with one, meet the main thing, the power of focus, follow one course until successful. If you're the sort of entrepreneur who's always going off, looking at a new idea, new sort of opportunity, but you aren't able to land what you're working on, well, that may be something that's really compromising your performance. Okay, how does that sound? Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Good.
Did you listen to my one?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah, what did you think?
Yeah, good. Yeah, so good, nice. It flowed well, and worked. Rick's neat on that perspective. So yeah, want to make sure the quality of the slides are good. Not too many words, but they're just they're about. So so that's the slide shares working. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to stop my slide sharing. I'm just going to now come back into the house again.
When you shared your slides,
yes,
the thing at the top and it says share with everyone. Did you click that button?
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've done that. So we're working around that. So again, it's just learning how to So if I go to screen share now, click on that again, just share that. Hopefully that brings the same experience back again.
Yeah.
So Simon, just keep calm, okay? Focus on your goals, not anyone else's. Just keep calm, keep productive, keep focused, and that's all you need to. Hey, look, like most entrepreneurs, I bet there's a whole raft of things that you should be stopped doing right now. So a lot of us have a to-do list. Start thinking about having a stop list to stop.
Yeah, I need that.
Stop it. Stop it.
Did you do any polls? Have you done any polls?
Okay. So one of the things that we're just going to have a quick look at before we do the poll is a lot of entrepreneurs also get challenged around procrastination, and that's something that's an issue for a lot of people. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to move away from that particular screen now. I'm just going to share with you a video all around procrastination. So if you do suffer from this, hopefully you're going to enjoy the video. It's just a couple of minutes long. Make some notes about what you take out of it. Maybe have a chuckle to yourself as we go through it.
If you're there, Neil, I can't see a video. But that could be the time delay. I'll phone you. No video, sir. Okay, I'll tell you when it comes up. All I can see is black screen and your handsome face in the middle. No. No. You can see on your screen, can't you, a countdown timer telling you how long's left. Nothing at all. No. I wonder whether it's absolutely rubbish. Yeah, it is. It is.
Right, I'm back with you now.
Yeah, I never saw any of it.
No. Well, hey, it's a lot better you and I doing it than having 150 people thinking this is a pile of poo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm in the room.
Sorry?
Because you can see me and we're talking. I don't even know how I got in the room.
I invited you.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. So if you go into chat, I'm now going to return you as an attendee. So you won't be able to speak to me now. So I'll say goodbye to that. But we're going to be putting up a poll. So okay. Hang on in there. Can you make a note? Just again, sort of from when I'm talking when the poll comes up. All right. Yeah. So you. So you've gone in a sec. You will be going in a second.
Okay.
You should have gone by now.
I'm still here.
What? So you should have invite as a speaker. Can't see you. Why are you still in the house then? Invite a speaker. Sorry, I don't want to raise that line. Invite a speaker. That's odd. So yesterday I was just moving in and out of when you were going to be in it.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Yeah, I can see you are.
This if it is a time delay problem, it's a huge problem.
Mm. And also this thing about you shouldn't be able to be as a speaker at the moment, or shouldn't be able to see you. So again, I don't know if it's because you've got a connection issue. I don't. I've got a really fast broadband. That's where I come to the shot tower. So there's no excuses about broadband.
I'm on super fast as well.
Hmm?
I'm on super fast at Regis.
Are you?
20 meg, yeah, connection.
Right. Room. Attendees. Okay, so you're up in now. You've knocked out as an attendee, so that may be why. Can you come back in as an attendee again?
How do I do that?
Good question.
I don't think I can, because I am an attendee at the moment. I don't think I can control anything.
To list all available. Yeah, because I haven't got you down as an attendee at all, and that's probably why.
So.
That is bizarre because you're still in the chat room. So how come you're there? You're not an administrator at the moment, and you're not an attendee. Can you go back in with the invite again that I sent earlier?
What, log back in, yeah?
Yeah, do that. All right.
I'll log out. I'll come straight back.
All right. Okay. So we now have Simon is back now, and let's going to go through a couple of drills again because it could be that the way it was set up that you weren't seeing the video. So first up, we're just going to go through and play the video, and again, just going to load this up. You've got the code that you have from Webinar Jam you put into Google, and then it gives you a specific time. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, Simon. Has it? Okay. So yeah, just let's. Could you just be kind enough to yeah, just drop me a chat, just drop a message in there to the chat box, please, to say what that video is about, when you've got a second. On the, I take it you've seen the video, so we don't need to be on the phone anymore, do we? Yeah, yeah, I know. And I suppose that is quite useful. You then getting the yeah. Let's keep it on the phone then, because you can then I'll tell you when I'm bringing up the various things, and then okay. Should your camera be on? Yes, it is. Right. Okay. Can you see me though at the moment? Yeah. Okay. So that's the way it is. So if you could just tell me what that just type into the chat box what that video is about, please. And I'm going to time it to see how long it comes up from that. So we've now got it's just the top of the hour. So, okay. Simon from Regis down the road. What the hell's that mean? That's ages ago. Yeah, it has. Yeah. Okay, so that one on procrastination, it's now 30 seconds since I asked you to do that. So I haven't got it up yet. Enable chat box. Yeah. So yeah, this is why you'd need to have a moderator, because you'd need to have someone who's you know, on top of that. And again, it's not like you're in you know, sort of super slow area. You're pretty quick. No, I think it could be a bit of a game changer for the boys. Right. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do, and just time this now, is as we come up to 1/4 is start a poll, and this poll is all about how good is your time management, and so just for all of you out there, if you are absolutely awesome at time management, there's no one in the world who's more productive, then just click yourself that way. And good, we've got a few folk out there who believe they're awesome. Amazing, that's really good to see. So we're just going to give a couple of more minutes, because those people who maybe for you time management is a total disaster, then you're still working out what on earth you need to do, where the hell your wait day's gone. So just going to end the poll now. Hopefully all of the attendees can see the results of the poll. Can you see the results of the poll yet? Good. So it's good to see that so that wasn't too bad. That was literally in about 10 seconds from me asking. Was it? Okay. All right. So I'm just going to, yeah. So I'm just going to do, and this is now maybe just changing the way that they do this. So I'm still going to dwell on the previous poll, and that's about how awesome it is. But because in about 20 seconds, I'm really going to start thinking about the next thing. It really is how many hours people are working in a day. You know, there's a lot of people who are working far too many hours. So and then that's not necessarily good for their health or their productivity or their work-life balance. So right now, any second now, you're going to start seeing a poll that's going to pop up. And if you are working more than 12 hours a day, click it there. 8 to 12, you just figure it out there. And if you're like Tim Ferriss and you're working less than 4 hours a week, then you can click it there. Excellent. Right, looks like we've got quite a few folk who've done that. Now just give it a couple more seconds, and then we're going to end the poll and put the results onto the screen. So yeah, in a couple of seconds now, just finishing up on that. And in any second now, you should now see the results of that particular poll come up. Right. Well, first up, before that comes up, was that a better timing for me anticipating starting the poll and then when I started talking about it? Can you? Am I? Right. That's just ridiculous. You can't do that. You're going to be second guessing where the hell you are. Yeah. Because I think most of the effort's gone into how to get traffic and all the things to your site. But if the experience you're going to give somebody is an absolute bag of shite, then it is. So look, we're just coming at the top of the hour now, and I'm just going to put up for everyone that really is excited about taking a real control of their life, an opportunity to invest in what we have as a super exclusive time management workshop. Now you should see on the right hand side of your screen this offer come up. Not yet. Yeah, it's not very good at all. Yeah. Well, does it come up yet? Well, your chat message from about 20 minutes ago still hasn't come up yet. Yeah, that hasn't come up yet. So that's absolutely rubbish. You haven't seen poll. You haven't seen polls yet, then. Right. Okay. So we're now going to reset polling now. Start from now. Oh, you're kidding! So that's about 1.5 minutes. Magic. Okay. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to come up with another poll. What's the quality of the pictures like? Right. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. So but that's not our issue. If we're going to be able to trust this thing and do it without looking like a total bunch of things, it's way out of control. I wonder if they do much in the UK, or whether it's a UK issue or whatever. But if both of us put in a real broadside, both on Facebook and on just to them, I think it will focus minds. So what other opportunities are there? There's obviously GoToWebinar. Yeah. I'm gonna start the broadcast now anyway. So just